Shredmentor Challenge with day number 178. Today we're going to go in a little bit more of a bluesier kind of rock direction, and it's all about sliding and kind of being between the tones in this. And today we'll be at 140 beats per minute in 12/8. Here's how it goes, and then we'll break it down. Okay, so actually pretty straightforward. It's not really fast this time, but some of the little movements that you have to do are actually kind of fast. So it's the nuances that we're kind of getting into today. And I'm using a bluesier rock kind of style to do this because I think it's a lot more easily identifiable where you would do this. And when I try to throw these things into more neoclassical styles of playing to make sure that there's still some phrasing and nuance and emotion, I'm kind of adapting some of what I would have otherwise done with kind of more of a blues scale or a little bit of a minor scale kind of thing here. It's just a matter of kind of doing things that have already sort of been established as part of that style to get some of those same feelings without necessarily having to be in the bluesy style. But I'm going to use a bluesy style thing because I still think it sounds cool and I think it's kind of fun to play. So I'm in B minor today, and it's mostly the B minor pentatonic scale, but I am actually throwing the second of the minor scale back in there every once in a while, which adds more of the rock kind of thing, a little less of the blues kind of thing. But I'm basically starting at an A and immediately sliding into the B. Now, the thing is, almost all of the slides in this are done with the ring finger. All right, so right away, very first note is kind of a swoop in from below. That's where I'm going to go. That's on the 6th string, by the way, even though, again, I'm on the 7th string. Once again, I'm not using the 7th string. I'm starting on the 6th string, 5th fret, and going right to the 7th fret. Now, on the 5th string, I go to 5, and I hit 7, and I just slide right out of that, too. You don't even hear the 7th fret, other than the effect of sliding up to the 9th fret. Now I'm kind of here, all right? So I'm going to hit 7 and 9 on the 4th string. I'm going to go to the next string. 7, 9 slides right to 11. You don't even really hear that either. That's where I actually do a little bit of a sweep, and I actually do a little bit of a kind of a grace note, a purposely late hammer on, and I come back. That same way that I slid out of 9 into 11, I'm going to do the same thing the other way. Slide right out of 11 down to 9. 7, go back to the root note at 9 on the 4th string. Now I'm going to kind of turn around and do a little bit of an extra phrase here. I'm going to go back to the 3rd string, 7th fret, kind of like a power chord, really. The 5th there, so that's your 3rd, and that's your 7th. And that's where I'm going to go. So I keep doing this kind of slide immediately as soon as I hit the note. All right, so that's basically 7 on the 3rd string, 10 on the 2nd string. Ring finger is still right there at 9, and I'm going to slide and slide again. Back into my root note. Now I'm at the 7th fret and the 7th of the scale. Alright, so that's the kind of fun part here where I'm kind of going down a string and then going 2 strings over to the 3rd. And that's where I'm going to go to the root note and slide up to the 2nd. Pass right by the root note altogether and hit the 7 and the 5th. Now I'm going to slide here down to the 4th, 3rd. I'm going to use my pinky right behind that 7th fret on the 4th string. Okay, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I want my ring finger to be able to come in and just do a quick bend. So I didn't want to be coming from. I could have done that all with the ring finger, and it would have been a lot easier if the tempo was just a little bit slower. But I didn't want to take any chances, and I wanted to make sure that my ring finger was kind of freed up to be able to just do a bend and coming right in on the fingertip. So that's why I used my pinky and kind of tucked it behind. It just makes it a little easier to sort of regain the independence of the finger I know I'm going to come in on. All right, so that's a lot. Let's break it down one more time all together here. Slide in, slide, slide, late, hammer on, slide, 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 skip the string, slide, slide, bend. Okay, together. I just went in on my ring finger by accident, and I caught it mid split second, and used my. Still used the same idea, but I used two different fingers because I accidentally used my ring finger. So that's a quick way you can catch it. It's the idea of using that extra finger to free up the other finger. So it doesn't have to be specifically the pinky to free up the ring finger. It can be the next two fingers. As long as you got a finger to spare, you can do it. Anyway, you give it a try, and I'll see you again tomorrow.